Things have taken a dramatic and disturbing turn between DDG and Halle Bailey, shattering the image of a peaceful co-parenting setup and thrusting both into the eye of a very public storm. In a move that shocked fans and rocked the internet, Bailey filed for, and was granted, a domestic violence restraining order against DDG on May 13, 2025. This wasn't just another celebrity spat. According to court filings in Los Angeles County, Bailey detailed a series of allegations that paint a deeply troubling picture of their post-breakup dynamic, involving verbal, physical, emotional, and financial abuse dating back to their split in October 2024. Per the restraining order, DDG is now legally required to stay at least 100 yards away from both Halle and their 18-month-old son, Halo, including staying away from the child's school and even Bailey's car. The court documents don't hold back. One of the most alarming incidents allegedly occurred in January 2025 when DDG came to pick up Halo. Bailey says she tried to talk through visitation plans while securing Halo in his car seat, but the conversation quickly spiraled. She claims DDG exploded in anger, shouting at her to get out of the car, using derogatory language, and becoming physically aggressive when she refused, reportedly yanking her hair and slamming her head against the steering wheel, chipping her tooth in the process. Despite the pain, Bailey says she stayed in the car for the ride to DDG's house, concerned for Halo's safety. Once there, she told his family about the altercation, handed Halo off, and left. She later documented the bruises on her arms and the chipped tooth as part of her court evidence. But that wasn't the end of it. In March 2025, Bailey says things escalated again. According to her, DDG entered her home without permission and took a photo of her empty bed, which he then texted her with a message suggesting she was seeing someone else. Just 4 days later, tensions erupted once more when she refused to let DDG take Halo, who she said was sick with RSV. Her account says he destroyed her Ring camera and snatched her phone, later tossing it out of his car while yelling profanity at her. She responded by filing a police report and including the footage from her home surveillance in her court petition. The court filings also accused DDG of repeated verbal attacks, allegedly calling Bailey demeaning names in front of their child. Though the specifics around financial abuse remain under wraps, the documents suggest a pattern of coercive behavior that extended beyond the physical confrontations. The final straw, according to Bailey, came over Mother's Day weekend when DDG sent her a social media link suggesting she was vacationing in St. Lucia with another man, singer Brent Faiyaz. She denied the accusation, explaining she was there with her sister and son, and pleaded with him to let her enjoy the holiday in peace. In addition to the restraining order's no-contact terms, the judge approved Bailey's request to take Halo to Italy for 2 months starting in June, while she films a Universal Pictures project. As this legal saga unfolds, it's clear that what once looked like just another celebrity breakup has turned into something far more serious, layered with emotional weight and legal consequences. And with alleged video evidence and court-verified claims now surfacing, the truth, as painful as it is beginning to emerge. In a pivotal move that reshaped the public narrative surrounding Halle Bailey and DDG's post-breakup dynamic, a judge granted Bailey a domestic violence restraining order that goes well beyond just physical boundaries. As part of the temporary order, DDG must not only remain at least 100 yards away from Halle and their son, Halo, but he's also barred from posting or streaming about them online, a significant restriction in a digital age where influence and perception are shaped in real time. According to Bailey's filing, DDG had allegedly incited his fanbase against her by publicly speaking about their issues during live streams, which she claims led to targeted online harassment. Bailey also requested the court mandate DDG attend a 52-week batterer intervention program, though it's unclear whether that part of the request was approved in the temporary ruling. A formal hearing is set for June 6, 2025, where a judge will determine whether the restraining order should be extended for up to 5 years or dismissed entirely. That court date is expected to bring more details to light, offering DDG a chance to respond officially to the allegations for the first time. Ironically, the news about the restraining order broke while DDG was live streaming with influencer Aiden Ross. His real-time reaction was captured on camera, surprised, confused, and attempting to dismiss the claims as fake. "Bro, that can't even be real," he said, visibly rattled. Yet within hours, DDG took to X, formerly Twitter, downplaying the severity of the situation by posting, "I'm chilling DTW, I have no worries," and later confirmed he would continue streaming, saying, "No days off." The casual tone didn't sit well with the public. Many interpreted his nonchalant response as a failure to acknowledge the seriousness of the allegations, sparking widespread backlash. Online platforms like X, Reddit, and Instagram quickly lit up with support for Bailey. The tone had shifted dramatically. Where once there was skepticism about her motives, particularly in March 2025 when DDG claimed he was being unfairly denied access to his son and released the song "Don't Take My Son," many fans are now reevaluating their stance. New information suggests those claims may have lacked important context, and sympathy has swung sharply in Halle's favor. Adding fuel to the fire, fans began revisiting earlier red flags. One key moment came in November 2024, just after their breakup, when DDG featured Halo in a livestream with content creator Kai Sanat. Without Bailey's consent, DDG introduced their toddler to an audience of thousands. In the clip, Sanat greeted Halo on camera, saying, "You don't know this yet, but I'm your uncle." A moment that was played for laughs online but left Bailey deeply uncomfortable. She later deactivated her social media accounts in response, an early sign of mounting tension in their co-parenting arrangement that many at the time overlooked. Now, with serious allegations of abuse and harassment emerging, the public is reassessing not only DDG's behavior, but the media's role in shaping perception. What was once seen as celebrity drama is being recast as a disturbing pattern of control and emotional volatility. The court of public opinion, once divided, appears to be coalescing around Bailey as she navigates both the legal process and the demands of international work, granted temporary permission by the court to take Halo with her to Italy while she films a new movie for Universal Pictures. As the June court date approaches, this saga is far from over. With potential long-term legal consequences and reputational damage looming, all eyes are on what DDG will do next, and whether public sentiment will continue to solidify around Halle Bailey, not as a star embroiled in gossip, but as a mother, seeking safety and accountability. In a major legal move that caught everyone's attention, Halle Bailey secured a temporary restraining order against her ex, DDG, in May 2025. What started as whispers online quickly turned into a media firestorm, as court documents detailed a disturbing pattern of alleged abuse that spanned months. Halle claimed that since their breakup in late 2024, she endured verbal, emotional, and even physical mistreatment. One serious incident described how a heated exchange during a visitation handoff escalated into violence. She alleged DDG pulled her hair, slammed her face into a steering wheel, and chipped her tooth, all while their young son, Halo, was in the car. The restraining order now keeps DDG at least 100 yards away from Halle and their son. It also blocks him from discussing them online, a major development, considering his history of live streaming personal issues. Halle says those streams led to targeted online harassment and made her feel unsafe. She even asked the court to enroll DDG in a 52-week batterer intervention program, showing she's not just seeking space, but accountability. Meanwhile, the public is reacting in real time. Platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok, are flooded with support for Halle. Many people, especially women, are applauding her for standing up and taking legal steps to protect herself and her child. Just months earlier, DDG had portrayed himself as the victim, saying Halle was blocking him from seeing Halo. But these new allegations have turned that narrative upside down. A lot of users are now rethinking their earlier opinions, realizing that there was more going on behind the scenes than what DDG had shared online. The backlash against DDG has been intense. He's been accused not only of abuse, but also of exploiting his son and relationship for clout. When he streamed with Halo without Halle's permission, it raised serious red flags about boundaries. People are also digging into past incidents, like the song Famous, which some say hinted at jealousy over Halle's success, and the public drama with his ex Ruby Rose, which now feels like a sign of deeper issues in his relationships. This entire situation has also sparked conversations about power dynamics in celebrity relationships. While Halle's star was rising, especially after her breakout role in The Little Mermaid, DDG, though successful, wasn't quite reaching the same level of fame. Some speculate that imbalance may have created tension, especially if DDG felt overshadowed. When you add in allegations of financial abuse, it paints a much more complex and troubling picture. Now, all eyes are on the upcoming court hearing on June 6, 2025. That's when a judge will decide whether the restraining order stays in place for up to 5 years or gets dropped. It's a critical moment, not just legally, but emotionally and professionally for both parties. For Halle, an extension would mean continued protection and a clear boundary as she films overseas. For DDG, it could mean a major blow to his public image and potentially his career, especially if the court finds merit in Halle's claims. Whatever the outcome, one thing is clear: this case is far more than celebrity gossip. It's a serious story about safety, accountability, and the personal cost of life in the spotlight. And the world is watching closely. It was clear this whole saga was taking a toll on how people viewed their relationship. By July 2023, tensions seemed to surface publicly when DDG released a track titled Famous. Many listeners read between the lines, interpreting it as a subtle jab at Halle's rising acting career, especially her breakthrough role in The Little Mermaid. The lyrics, which included lines like, "Filming a movie now, you kissing dudes," and "the hardest thing I did was fall in love with the famous," sparked speculation that DDG was grappling with jealousy over Halle's on-screen chemistry with co-star Jonah Howard-King. Fans couldn't help but sense he was wrestling with the challenges of loving someone whose career thrust them into the spotlight alongside others. The track sparked serious backlash, with fans accusing DDG of acting like a sore loser who just couldn't celebrate his partner's success. Many called him out for coming across as insecure and urged Halle to reconsider the relationship. While DDG tried to brush it off, saying it was all just part of the music game and entertainment vibe, the reaction from listeners revealed deeper strains, especially around Halle's rapidly rising fame and the challenges it brought to their dynamic. Despite the public setbacks, the couple reached a heartfelt milestone in December 2023 with the arrival of their son, Halo. They kept the pregnancy under wraps, only unveiling Halo's birth to the world in January 2024 through a stunning maternity photoshoot that quickly went viral. The birth of their baby boy appeared to deepen their connection, with DDG reportedly splurging $500,000 on a Christmas gift for Halle that same year, signaling a moment of joy amid the turbulence. Amid their public struggles, the couple hit a significant and tender milestone in December 2023 with the birth of their son, Halo. They chose to keep the pregnancy private, only sharing the news of Halo's arrival in January 2024 through a captivating maternity photoshoot that quickly captured widespread attention online. This joyful addition seemed to bring them closer, with DDG reportedly showing his affection by gifting Halle an extravagant $500,000 Christmas present that year, a bright spot of happiness amid their ongoing challenges. However, only a few months after those seemingly joyful family times in October 2024, DDG took to Instagram stories to announce their split. He stressed that they would continue co-parenting and kindly requested privacy as they navigated the changes. Halle's reaction was quieter and more reserved. She shared a simple Instagram post with the caption, "Life is beautiful," signaling a hopeful yet understated outlook amidst the breakup. Alongside her caption, Halle shared photos of herself with Halo and moments in the recording studio, quietly highlighting her focus on family and career. Just days following their breakup announcement, DDG opened up on his Noinery podcast, reflecting that he and Halle would always be family, with their relationship having fulfilled its purpose, most importantly, bringing Halo into the world. Yet he didn't shy away from admitting some bitterness, revealing he felt unfairly targeted by public criticism, as if folks doubted his worth or questioned if he measured up. Around that same period, media figure Joe Budden couldn't resist, chiming in on his podcast, openly celebrating the breakup and casting doubt on DDG's significance in the industry. Budden's dismissive remark, "Who the hell is DDG?" sparked a sharp comeback from DDG on X, where he roasted Budden's fading career and age, jabbing at how Budden's single Pump It Up had only gone gold 2 decades ago. The exchange highlighted a clash between generations and underscored the ongoing tension in the public fallout. The accusations unleashed a storm of public debate, Some rallied behind DDG, viewing him as a father unfairly kept away from his child. Others began to reconsider previous judgments about Halle, who before had faced criticism for allegedly limiting DDG's access. The narrative became increasingly nuanced as social media users, commentators, and fans dissected the unfolding drama, grappling with the complexities of co-parenting amid a public breakup and the pressures of fame. The conversation around their conflict underscored how difficult and emotionally charged co-parenting can become, especially when coupled with the glare of the spotlight. However, the situation took an even darker turn in May 2025, when Halle filed for a temporary restraining order against DDG. The legal action introduced serious allegations of domestic abuse, a development that fundamentally changed how the public viewed their relationship. Suddenly, the story was no longer about a simple co-parenting dispute or a breakup gone sour, but involved grave claims that demanded careful scrutiny and empathy. The restraining order not only legally barred DDG from certain interactions, but also prohibited him from discussing Halle and their child publicly, signaling a significant escalation in the conflict. This revelation sent shockwaves through their fan bases and the broader online community. Many who had supported DDG began to reconsider their stance in light of the new information, while a substantial number expressed solidarity with Halle, commending her for seeking legal protection. The shift in public opinion highlighted the dangers of forming quick conclusions based on incomplete information, especially in situations involving allegations of abuse. It became clear that behind the public performances and social media posts, there were deeper, more painful realities at play. As this saga continues to unfold, it serves as a reminder that celebrity relationships, while often highly visible, are complex and deeply personal. The challenges of co-parenting after a breakup, navigating fame, and confronting serious allegations all intersect in ways that demand sensitivity and understanding. Beyond the headlines and online chatter, the well-being of everyone involved, especially the child, remains paramount. In the coming months, the court hearings and legal processes will further clarify the situation, offering a platform for truth and resolution. Until then, it is essential for observers to approach the story with compassion, recognizing the seriousness of the allegations and the human lives affected behind the public drama. He aired his grievances during a YouTube livestream and even dropped a track called "Don't Take My Son" and accusations that Halle was trying to make him pay to see my son, "'cause I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like you think I just want to be with my son, to see him, hold him, and comfort him. I want to care for him, like putting him in a warm shower to ease his stuffy nose, but I'm not even getting that chance." At this stage in their saga, what had seemed like standard celebrity breakup drama filled with social media spats was on the brink of spiraling into something far more serious and troubling. When the allegations emerged in May 2025, they completely shifted the narrative around DDG and Halle Bailey's relationship, revealing a troubling reality beneath the surface. What started as just another celebrity breakup drama has now unfolded into a serious legal battle, marked by accusations of abuse. As this story continues to develop, it's important to remember that, beyond the fame and headlines, issues of domestic violence require careful, respectful attention, not sensationalism or snap judgments. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to check out the video playing on your screen for more deep dives like this.